The number you have dialed has been changed. The new number is...
Hello and welcome to the first episode of Prime Time Rippers. And you don't know what's going to happen on this show because this is the first show. I haven't perfected the lighting, haven't perfected the format, but I need to get moving on stuff. So the best thing I can do is stream this out to everybody and show you what's going to happen, at least. We do have some Picassos for sale, some lithographs from the Marina collection. That's Picasso's granddaughter. They're signed, they're numbered. So first one we're going to start with is one in the 130s out of 500. It's signed by Marina. So basically it's I have a bunch of these lithographs and they have embossed stamp for authentication. They've been under a bed forever and they weren't cared for. So the ones we're selling are not in pristine condition, but that does not mean you cannot frame it, make it look decent, and put it up on your wall. I have one on my wall. Actually, I have several on my wall, and they all seem to be okay. The first ones we're starting with are going to be the ones that are least desirable, and basically just make an offer. I'm going to throw together, I'll show you what it looks like, throw you some pictures so you can see. The sale is as is. Don't forget that, it's as is. You just contact me, say what number you want, what print you want. The first one is the Book and Skull. And it's actually one of my favorites. It's a Picasso's dark time and after World War II. It's a, it was during, after 1947. And I actually really like it. So I have it hanging in my living room. And I have a couple other ones too, a few other ones. But so that's not all you're going to get. So Primetime Ripper obviously doesn't imply art sale. But I have these, and so rather than just do a stream and not have anybody know what we're going to do, I'm going to put together the Picasso one first, and then we're going to start doing other things. So this is kind of showing you what this channel is going to be about. It's just like every other one, except for it's me doing it, and everything's for sale. So I'm doing this just for fun and for the possibility of making a little bit of money. Please donate. I went out and purchased a bunch of cards, and I really just kind of think it's a fun idea to open things up and see what's in the pack. And I'm not really a collector, so I have old baseball cards from the 80s and 90s that weren't well kept either. So maybe I'll bring those out, even Star Wars cards and Charlie's Angels cards and a whole bunch of other weird cards that probably aren't worth anything because they weren't kept well. However, we are going to open up basically anything, but we're going to start with baseball, hockey, Pokemon, basketball, basically off the shelf stuff, except, so I'm going to show you a couple things besides the Picasso. Here's the Picasso. And that's going to be the first thing for sale. And, it's, like I said, it's not perfect, but for the right price, you can have it, and then you can get it framed and put it on your wall. And it's a signed lithograph. So not by Picasso himself, because he's passed away. It was given to his granddaughter, and it's the Marina estate, and she signs them and okayed them to be printed, and I have a whole bunch of different ones. You can also go to Primetime Rippers website, and I'll have pictures of stuff and episodes and in the blog and talk about it, and you can ask questions. And best thing to do is just shoot me an email with the appropriate information so that we're talking about the same thing, and then I'll give you whatever information you want. If you want to make a purchase, just let me know and we'll arrange that, and we'll figure out where to ship it to you, and you can have whatever it is that I'm opening, selling, or have. So that's what this show is about, primetime rippers. So again, starting with art, then going towards opening things. So my daughter just went, this is kind of getting into the other thing. My daughter just went to Japan. She came back with interesting things, and they are these. So these are Pokemon cards. I don't know, and they're upside down. That's how much I know. And there's 5 cards per pack. I don't know anything about these other than they're from Japan. She was kind enough to get them for me. And so we're going to do these. Now, what's going to be different from mine, I'm not doing these right now, you're going to have to tune in, is I'm only going to do 1 pack at a time. And then I'm going to show you each card. I'm going to put each card in a sleeve, and then I'm going to label it and post it on the website. If you see the stream, contact me, tell me which one you want, and then we can, like I said, we can just go through the process of doing it. I don't have high hopes that we're going to hit the jackpot on anything, but like I like the A's. Now they're the Los Angeles A's. I used to like the Raiders when I was younger, and then they were in Los Angeles, moved back to Oakland, and now they're in Las Vegas too. I'm not sure I can get into the Las Vegas thing, but anyway, A's are nostalgic, so I'm probably going to collect A's cards. I also like Golden State. I liked them before, even when they were not good. When I was young, I went to a game with my father, and I really enjoyed it, and it was just exciting. So I kind of just have I'm fond of Golden State, and obviously the Lakers I also like. So anyway, I probably won't collect NBA cards, but the Oakland teams might be fun because I don't think they're going to be worth much. So the whole idea is to keep this channel going, and so I need to sell whatever it is. And you can buy me packs. So that's one thing you can do is donate and buy me, once it's all set up, you can do it, or you can just send it to me. Just let me know if you want to send me a pack to open, or just donate the money for it. Things cost a variety of different things. So really I'm going for Target and Walmart. They're just local. And that's it. So I'm going to show you a couple things that we are going to open. And Pokemon. I'm not huge on Pokemon, but I just think it's kind of fun. So we're going to open those. And I'm going to do one. So this pack right here is all I'll do. I'm not going to do 5 packs of these. I'm going to do whatever's in this box is what you're going to see, and then you can buy them. Same thing with these. Now these are separate, right? So I'm going to start off with doing 1 and 5 cards, and you're going to see it, and that's going to be 1 episode. And then next. So that way you can see what I'm doing, and I can build viewership. That's the idea behind it, because I can't have like an hour-long show and no one watch it. So I'm going to hopefully like, subscribe, comment, share, do all this stuff that you do. If there's something you want to see specific, let me know. If there's, I don't know anything about collecting cards. I just think it's fun. When I was, 8 years old, I collected cards, but I put them in my bicycle spokes. So all those great 70s cards are gone. They've been destroyed. I collected some in the 80s, like I said. I'm not sure the 90s. I don't really know because they're in a box somewhere. But anyway, so I don't know the players. I'm not into sports. I got many other things going on. So that's where we're at, is that I just have a lot going on. So I know I'm talking a lot, but that's just the way this episode's gonna be. We're going to do UFC, because now I am a huge UFC fan, so I will watch Fight Night, and I usually won't do the pay-per-views because, one, they cost a little bit too much for me when I'm just sitting by myself working and watching. So I'll just watch the rerun a week and a half later or whatever. So that's not it. We got more. I went out and bought a whole bunch of things so we could start off the ground running, and I could start posting as much as I can, and you guys can help me. So if I do a little bit at a time, you can say, oh yeah, that card's great, that card sucks, that one's great, oh, those are just normal, that one, oh yeah, well, you got that one great, right? And then we can do it, I can build slowly and learn players. Because one, I'm horrible with names, so I need help, and it'll be fun. I mean, hopefully the community out there is as good as it is. So let's help one another, and it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. So again, off the shelf. So I have all the pricing that all what I paid for all these, all these boxes and things. So you'll be able to see the price, how much I make off of it, and I'm reasonable, you're reasonable, everyone's reasonable. It'll be good. So let me hold on a second. Okay, so more UFC. Love UFC. I'm digging UFC. Just love the athleticism and the fact that if anybody wants to get in a cage and fight somebody, I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover, but utmost respect for athletes that will do this. The mindset is beyond. The athleticism is off the charts for me. That's the way I observe it. I hate brutality. Not into brutality. It's not my thing. But I look at it differently, the UFC, much differently, because they do care about the players. They maybe early on they didn't really care, but now they really care about. Sometimes they stop the fights a little too soon, but of course, if you're getting clobbered with a hammer in your head, maybe you want it to stop soon too. So, but they're great. I love the UFC. Okay, so off the shelf. Okay, so I got three. I think three of these. So one episode. This will be one episode. So you go. So you know. I'm just trying to let you know. Another one, right? Let's see. No, let's see. I want to make sure I don't. Okay, another one. So I got three of those. Three of the Topps Series 1s. Okay, off the shelf. Three of those. I got a Relics off the shelf. We'll see what that looks like. I got Topps Chrome Football off the shelf. Topps Chrome Football off the shelf. Hockey off the shelf. Okay. And finally, a basketball. So it'll be interesting for me to open all these because, again, I don't know the players. I don't know if these are all a waste of money. I spent quite a bit of money. I mean, it's collecting nowadays is much different than a 25-cent pack or a dollar pack or whatever it is. But that's what we're opening. NBA, NHL, NFL, NFL. We got MLB, UFC, MLB. There's a lot of stuff in it. That would be cool if that pin was an A's pin. Then I would probably keep that one. And then we have Pokemon US off the shelf. And then finally, special Japanese Pokemon. I have no clue about these, but I have low expectations for all of this, but it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. You tell me if it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be fun. So that's what we got going on this channel. And that's the first thing we're going to do is the Picassos. So join me in the next episode, which should just autoplay if you all are in my playlist. And we're gonna stream that as well, and we'll see what we get. I mean, hopefully I can get the Picassos in a good home to where somebody will actually frame it and put it up and enjoy it. I'm not trying to sell things, you know, like I said, it's as is. I'm not trying to rip anybody off, or it's full disclosure. I'm trying to be as honest with them. Some are in poor condition, some are in good condition. I have very few in excellent condition, and those are being saved for a much later time. But the poor condition ones, I need to get in someone's home. So no reasonable offer should be refused. So if you want one, if you desire it, want to talk about it, shoot me an email, and we'll be able to work something out, hopefully. And again, you know, it's not baseball cards or collectible cards, but it is a signed lithograph. I have a bunch of signed lithographs from the Marina Picasso estate. So, that being said, I know this ended up being a long episode. I am so happy to be on this channel, Prime Time Rippers. And sometimes it's not just going to be me, that's why it's Rippers. It's going to be my daughter, my son, his friends, whoever. Primarily it's going to be me because I need to, we need to work all that out, but that's not your problem, that's mine. I say a lot. This is on the fly, have no script. Let's get into the Picasso. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, and let's see where this will go. This will be fun. Join me on the next episode where I show you the actual Picasso in more detail with video, and so you can understand what I have for sale, and maybe you want it. And if you don't, that's okay. If you do, awesome. I'd be happy. And I hope that you would too. So I'll see you hopefully shortly. I'm Matthew, and this is Primetime Rippers.